The best GTA neighborhoods for first-time homebuyers in Toronto? Everyone's telling you they're out of reach, that you need to move hours away to afford anything. That's complete BS. Most people are looking in all the wrong places. While everyone's fighting over the same overpriced areas, there are 7 neighborhoods where first time buyers, just like you, are getting in right now. Places where your GO transit commute stays under an hour, your first home cost under $1 million, and massive infrastructure investment is about to change everything. These aren't the sketchy areas your parents are worried about. And they're definitely not the dead end locations realtors dump first time buyers. I'm talking about up and coming neighborhoods with real growth potential where you can actually start building wealth in 2025. Based on the recent housing market report covering $3.8 billion worth of real estate transactions, every single detached home sale in the GTA, the data reveals patterns that will change how you house hunt forever. Look, I get it. You're probably tired of being told you're priced out. You're tired of articles saying you need to move to Thunder Bay to afford a house. And you're definitely tired of seeing your rent money disappear every month while your friends' parents lecture you about building equity. But here's what the data shows. While everyone's obsessing over the same neighborhoods, there are entire areas flying out under the radar where smart money is quietly moving. Based on the analysis of 2795 detached home sales across the GTA, the numbers reveal something fascinating. Some of these areas are selling homes in 21 days while Toronto sits on the market for weeks. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly where to focus your search, what to expect for commute times, and why these neighborhoods are about to explode in value. Let's dive in. The reality check. Before we get to the good stuff, let's talk about what you're actually dealing with. The average detached home in Toronto hit $1.57 million in July 2025. Toronto Central, that's Rosedale. Forest Hill is sitting at $2.4 million. Even Toronto East, which everyone calls affordable, is at $1.2 million. By the way, to qualify for a $1.2 million mortgage, you need a household income of about $240,000. That's not first time buyer money for most people. But here's where it gets interesting. Step just outside Toronto proper, and everything changes. We're talking about places with the same GO Transit access, the same job opportunities, but prices that actually make sense for real people with real incomes. The 7 neighborhoods I'm about to show you have 3 things in common: homes under $1.2 million, commutes under 1 hour, and massive growth potential. Let's start with the absolute best value in the entire GTA. Neighborhood number 1, Ajax. Ajax is hands down the best neighborhood for first-time homebuyer in 2025. And here's why: the smart money already figured it out. Average price of detached home in Ajax, $984,107. That's $400,000 less than Toronto East. The commute times, 50 minutes to Union Station via GO Transit. It's sitting 25 days on the market. These homes are flying off the market. And the sale to list ratio is about 99%, which means sellers are getting asking price. Ajax sits right on Lake Ontario with direct GO train line. You've got young families moving here because the schools are good. The community centers are brand new, and you're still close enough to Toronto for weekend plans. I'm gonna tell you a secret. I live around this area, and for 10 plus years, I've been enjoying it. But here's the kicker: Durham Region just announced massive infrastructure investments. We're talking new transit connections, highway improvements, and commercial development. This is Mississauga 20 years ago, except you can still get it under $1 million. Recent buyers who moved here from Toronto condos report significant lifestyle improvements. Same commute time, but now they have a backyard and two-car garages. Did I tell you that if you move to Durham, particularly in Ajax, your home insurance and your car insurance, they will go down. Don't be shocked about it. Neighborhood number two, Clarington. Clarington at 934,812 average sales price is literally the cheapest on our list. But don't let that fool you. This place is about to explode. This is the fastest growing community in Durham region. New subdivisions are popping up everywhere and they're not building cheap. These are quality family homes with modern layout. Yes, it's about 75 minutes to downtown Toronto, but here's what nobody tells you. Most people aren't commuting to downtown every day anymore. If you're in tech, finance, or any job with hybrid work, you're looking at 2 to 3 days per week max. Based on current market trends, home selling in 24 days at $935,000 in an area with massive planned development. Historical patterns suggest 3 to 5 year appreciation to 1.3 million to $1.4 million range. That represents potential $400,000 equity growth for early buyers. Neighborhood number three, Toronto East. Okay, if you absolutely need to live in Toronto proper, Toronto East at $1.2 million is your realistic option. And it's actually an incredible choice. We're talking about the beaches with Lake Ontario access, Leslieville with its incredible food scene, and areas that are gentrifying fast. The commute 15 to 25 minutes to downtown. You can bike to work as well. Here's the crazy part. Toronto East homes are selling at 100% of asking price. That never happens in Toronto. It means demand is outstripping supply, which means prices are going up. You get the true Toronto living, streetcars, local breweries, weekend farmers markets without the $2.4 million price tag of Toronto Central. For first time buyers who prioritize lifestyle over space, this is your sweet spot. Neighborhood number four, Mississauga. Mississauga at $1.48 million might seem expensive, but when you break down what you're getting, it's actually incredible value. This is Canada's sixth largest city. You've got University of Toronto, Mississauga, major corporate headquarters, Pearson Airport for travel, and complete urban infrastructure. Multiple GO stations, direct airport access, highway connections to everywhere. If your job involves any travel, or if you're in aviation, logistics, or tech, you're basically living where you work. The food scene alone is worth the price. You've got authentic cuisine from every corner of the world, cultural festivals year round, and a community that actually feels like a community, not just suburban sprawl. Neighborhood number five, Burlington. Burlington at $1.43 million gives you something none of the other neighborhoods can. It's a legitimate waterfront living with small town charm. We're talking about Lake Ontario beaches, waterfront trails, a gorgeous downtown core with local shops and restaurants. It feels like a resort town that happens to have GO Transit access. Yes, it's a 60 minutes to downtown Toronto, but the quality of life trade off is massive. You're getting a house with a yard near the lake for less than a Toronto condo. Waterfront real estate never goes down in value. Never. You're not just buying a home, you're buying into one of the most desirable lifestyle locations in all of Ontario. Neighborhood number six, Markham. Markham at $1.68 million is the choice for anyone in tech or anyone who wants to be there where the jobs are growing. This is literally Canada's Silicon Valley North. IBM, AMD, Huawei, Shopify, they are all here. If you work in tech, you might be able to walk to work while everyone else is commuting to Toronto. The schools are consistently ranked among the best in Ontario. If you're planning on having kids, you're setting them for success from day one. The subway extension is coming. More tech companies are moving in. And the provincial government is investing heavily in the Highway 7 tech corridor. This area is going to be absolutely massive in 10 years. Neighborhood number 7, Oakville. Oakville at $1.74 million is the most expensive on our list, but it's also the most established premium market. This isn't a gamble. Oakville has been the premium location for decades. Corporate headquarters, top tier schools, lake access, mature neighborhoods with character. If you can stretch to afford Oakville, you're buying into a market that never really goes down. It's the kind of place where you can raise kids, build wealth, and never have to move again. The lifestyle here is unmatched. Golf courses, conservation areas, upscale shopping, and a sense of community that takes most places decades to develop. Now let's talk about comparison and strategy. Let's break this down strategically based on your situation. If your budget is under $1 million, Ajax or Clarington. Ajax for the better commute, Clarington for the growth potential. If you work in tech, Markham, no question. You'll save hours of commuting every week. If lifestyle matters most, Burlington for waterfront living or Toronto East for urban culture. If this is purely an investment, Durham region, Ajax, and Clarington have the highest growth potential. If you want stability, Oakville or Mississauga. These are proven markets that hold value. Here's what you need to do right now. Number 1, get pre-approved to know your exact budget. Number 2, pick your top 2 neighborhoods from this list. Number 3, start watching listings and visiting on weekends. Number 4, connect with local agents who know these areas. Remember, Ajax homes are selling in 25 days, Clarington in 24 days. This isn't a market where you can think about 4 months. When you find the right place, you need to move fast. Look, here's the bottom line. While everyone else is complaining about being priced out, you now know exactly where the opportunities are. These 7 neighborhoods represent the best chance first-time buyers have had in years to get into the GTA market. But this is just the beginning. Next week, I'm dropping a video where I will show you places where your actual budget might fit. Whether it's a starter condo or a high-end mansion, I'll show you exactly where it is, how you can get your hands into it, and how much you need to afford it. Trust me, you do not want to miss that video.